Episode 3508, Little by Little.
Moms, it's time to rediscover, rejuvenate, and renew who you are in mind, body, and spirit. Welcome to Create Your Now, Your Best Selfie, the show to help you do just that. Here's your host, certified life coach, personal trainer, and nutritionist, Christiane Wargo.
Happy day. I hope you're ready for an extraordinary week because guess what? You got a holiday if you're here in the U.S. Oh, yes, you do. It's a Labor Day, and happy Labor Day. I hope you're taking a little bit of brief time out just to enjoy whatever you want to do. But you know what? No matter what you do, it's little by little. For those of you who are brand new to Create Your Now, welcome to this incredible family. I'm so delighted of your presence. If you already had the opportunity, you'll want to head on over to createyournow.com where you can learn more and sign up for the K.I.S.S newsletter, the Keep It Simple strategy, everyday solutions to live, love, and impact. Well, this episode is brought to you by AIM, Inspiring Connection and Community. So a few brief updates. We are working vigorously. Yes, we are on our website. And I know you're like, Christiane, how long have you been doing this? I know, but you can only move so fast. And when life happens, because you know it does, you just have to adjust. You have to redirect. You have to go through the detours and you say, okay, now we're back on course. So we're getting there. Maybe. I'm not going to hold my breath, but this fall, I'm just saying this fall, a lot is coming down the pike. I mean, a lot. And you're going to be like, oh, so that's what you've been up to. Oh, yes. I've been working with my family, which is really my team, and we've been working hard, even though it's a holiday weekend. Nope, there's been no breaks. We just keep going. We keep hitting the grindstone, but sometimes you just got to do what you got to do, right? Little by little. Well, with that, you also know we've got our TV show, and we're going to be ramping up something new with that. So that's exciting. Yes. Can I just say maybe more shows are around the corner? Wink, wink. Well, you'll just have to stay tuned. And you know, you can find everything on createyournow.com and also right here on the podcast. Why? Because we are here daily with you. I love you that much that I show up every single day, even on a holiday. But that means you've got a smile on your face because I've got joy in my heart. So let's get to it. I got a question for you. Are you one of those people who refuse to be deterred by the chaos and unpredictability of life's roller coaster? That's a mouthful, isn't it? So let's just break it down. Are you one who says, yeah, I don't care what life brings at me, I'm going right back at it? Because if you are that dreamer who has aspirations bigger than life, take it slow and steady, little by little. With your determination and perseverance, you can turn your aspirations into accomplishments, your achievements. However, it's not going to happen sitting on the couch. It's not going to happen crying in the shower. It's not going to happen complaining about all you have to do. It's not going to happen cursing at the drivers. And it's not going to happen cringing about what you can't do. Why not take it little by little? You've got what it takes. I know I've been in that position way too many times. As a mom of 5 and a grandma of 2, and let's see, I'm a grandma technically of how many fur babies? I think we've got 5. Anyway, I lose count. And not that I count them as my grandbabies, but you know, as my kids have gotten older, they're like, Mom, that's your grandcat. Mom, that's your granddog. And I'm like, okay, whatever floats your boat, I'm fine with it. Whatever. It's grandma regardless. And so when you hit that spot in life where you say, you know what? I'm living life on purpose. I'm making a decision today to do what's best for us in this season of life. Now, do I always know the answers? No. Do you? No. But you take what you have and you say, okay, with this, I've got to look at all the ins and outs, all the possibilities. And from those possibilities, I'm going to make the decision and choose what's right for me in that moment, knowing that at the next turn, I get to make another choice. So if for some reason, you make the wrong choice, guess what? You can turn around, you can go another direction. You can, change the direction your ship is going. So why not take it little by little? You got what it takes. Just do it already. But just as excuses lead you in one direction, so does choosing actions to go in another direction. You get to decide little by little. That is your kiss to keep it simple strategy, little by little. And boy, that little kiss there just scared me to death. I think my little puppy dog here, Rhino, jumped too when I did it. But you know what? We just have to laugh, right? I mean, if you can't get a little bit of a giggle on a holiday, I don't know what you can get a giggle out of anymore nowadays. So thanks for just going with the flow there. I'm just not going to edit that part out. Why? Because you got to have some fun in life. And I think sometimes we take ourselves all too way. Just way too serious. And I'm not saying that you can't be serious. What I'm saying is that why not live life full of joy, making the decisions that you think are appropriate for where you are? We can get bent out of shape out of everything. If I was to look at all my bills, I would sit there and say, well, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? This is really kind of crazy. And then I would say, yep, but I'm supposed to do the crazy right now. Sometimes you just have to do that. Sometimes you're in a position where you're like, okay, Lord, I'm just going to trust you. I'm going to take a leap of faith and I'm going for it. At the same time, that leap of faith also comes little by little. It doesn't mean that you're going to take everything all at once. It's still one step at a time leads to miles of greatness. You're not just going to wake up and immediately have everything that you want in front of you. Number one, would that not be so boring? It would be nice, I guess, to have a genie, right? Where you could just kind of rub your little lamp and the genie would appear and you get the magical 3 wishes and then you get to tell them what you want. Okay, that would be fine. But I guarantee you, one of those wishes you're going to wish you would have changed. You are. Statistically speaking. So why not look at life and not feel like you can't handle things, but just say little by little, I can do this. So let me ask you this. What do you want out of life? Really, what do you want? Where you are right now, what do you want? It may or may not involve your children. It may or may not involve your spouse. It may only involve you. Maybe there's this dream that's deep within you that says, I need to do this. Why? I don't really know, but I know that I know that I know I need to do this. I need to follow through. What is this for you? What are you wanting less of? Oh, that's a sticky question. Less dishes. That would be nice for me. Less laundry. That'd be fabulous. For me, less holes in the wall. And by the way, we're getting there. Yes, I want now more paint on my walls rather than holes in my wall. But it comes with renovations. So we just take it one step at a time, one day at a time. We know we're going to get to the other side. I don't always like the way it looks, but we do what we can. Let me ask you this too. What are you wanting more of? Ooh, that's a fun one, isn't it? You're like, oh, I like more money, or I like more time and freedom. Well, how can you get that? What does that look like? Have you thought about it? Is that one of those things where you lay up thinking about and saying, gosh, how can I make that happen versus, oh, how do I get myself into these messes? Why are we here? Let me tell you, just a couple days ago, I had to pull myself out of the gutter, out of the ditch, saying, you know what, Christiane, you can sit here and you can wallow in your misery, or you can say, you know what, it's just a season. It's a moment. You know what you need to do. Put on your big girl panties and let's go at it. You got this. You'll figure it out. Not sure how, but I'm trusting and I'm taking that leap of faith. But whatever you want out of life, whatever you're wanting less of or whatever you're wanting more of, it's possible, little by little. And what does it look like in real life? Number 1, create a clear vision. You need to define your dream with clarity, painting a detailed picture of where you want to go and what you want to achieve. Do you remember paint by numbers? Okay, that's probably really dating me now. Oh, I used to love that. And I was one who was like, oh, wait. And I wanted to make sure I got the number right. I got them wrong most of the time, hence my creativity. And that's fine. It goes with what I do now. I just kind of laugh about it. But seriously, when you think about it, what is that? The paint by numbers, you can still change the colors, right? You can mix colors too. Dream big, but start small. Break down your vision into achievable steps. And by setting a clear goal, you can better define the necessary actions you need to turn your dreams into reality. Because most of the time we're trying to look at the whole picture. My friend, you're not putting the movie together all in one day. Why does it take years to make a movie? Think about that. Yeah, because there's lots of little things involved, little by little. There's a lot of editing. What does that mean? A lot of twists and turns until it's finally ready for the big screen. You're getting there. but you got to take it little by little. And that means you have to create a clear vision. And when you do that, you get to create your now. Every single day you get to choose. Number 2, develop consistent habits. Oh, not so much for me. Okay, maybe it is. Why? I'm here every day with you, right? The podcast is daily, right? What is your consistent habit? Brushing your teeth, great. Now go a little bit deeper. Don't say going to the bathroom because you have to do that anyway. If you want to be a writer, what do you need to be doing? Writing, right? Are you writing? Okay, now if you're like, okay, I don't want to be a writer, but I want to open up an Etsy shop. Well, what is your Etsy shop going to contain? Maybe it's, I want to come home and be a stay-at-home mom, or vice versa. You want to stop being a stay-at-home mom and you're looking at going back out in the workforce. What does that look like? What consistent habit do you need to develop? Meaning you need to figure out the behavior, continue to do that behavior over and over and over and over and over again till it becomes what? A consistent habit. Success is not about making grand gestures. It's about the daily grind and grit and the commitment to progress. It's the little daily wins that lead to the big victories. Are you going after the littles to get the big? Seriously. Because most of the time I think we just want to go after the big. But it takes work. I've been watching football. Yes, love it. Love my college ball. And a couple of my teams won, a couple of them, not so much. But that's okay, right? It's the first full weekend of the season. We've got another game coming up today. I'm going to enjoy it. And I'm watching the U.S. Open. And as I watch these athletes play, whether it's football or pickleball or tennis or whatever it is, I watch a lot of different sports, golf even. I'm trying to think what I had on last. So about between those 4 different sports. And I look at that, I'm thinking, you know, the athletes that just show up on the tennis court, they don't just show up there and say, well, I think I'm just going to win the U.S. Open. It takes hours upon hours, months, years, sometimes even decades to get to that exact moment in time. So everything can come together so you can win. And then guess what? You get to start all over again. And you're thinking, and where does this leave me? Developing consistent habits. You've got to be able to repeat the good and delete the bad. Where are those consistent habits for you? If you're one who says, gosh, I'm looking at, really getting healthy, wonderful. What are you doing to do that, right? What are those consistent habits? Establishing positive habits and routines that align with your goals can significantly contribute to your success journey, whatever that success looks like for you. And it means something different for everybody. Whether it's dedicating time each day to work on your dream or taking proactive steps toward your personal development and your self-improvement, consistency is key. That's it. Building it one step at a time leads to miles of greatness. It's just the next step. And finally, number 3, embrace resilience. I cannot stress this enough. I really can't. My son is moving and we're absolutely thrilled. He's starting a new adventure. And so I've been working with him and packing him up. And this mama's heart is excited and sad and thrilled all at the same time. And I am absolutely delighted that he gets to go on this adventure. But at the same time, I'm like, he's going to have to build up some resilience. Why? Because life's going to get a little bit tougher. It's going to be different. But guess what? He can do it. I know he can. He's chasing a dream. He's going after something he wants for his career. Chasing your dreams is not always smooth sailing, is it? There's going to be setbacks. You're going to have those challenges and moments of doubt along the way. You're going to sit there and think, do I really want to pack everything up in this moving truck? However, resilience is the key to overcoming these obstacles. You got to build a thicker skin. You've got to have a stronger backbone. Embrace the setbacks as opportunities for a comeback, to learn and to grow, to be stretched. Your resilience will determine your success. And by staying resilient in the face of adversity, you get to navigate through life's uncertainties and emerge stronger on the other side. When you're stretched, you're strengthened. I love that. When you're stretched, you're strengthened. Remember, success is not a destination. It's a journey. You're on a journey, my friend. You might as well make it adventurous. Don't sit there and fuss about all the crazy little things that honestly don't really matter. That means you're worrying about stuff that you have no control over. The little things that you do have control over, that's what you need to worry about. Okay, no. You don't worry about it. You take aim on it. You take action, ignites motivation. It's going to keep you going forward. And as you work toward your dreams, keep this in mind. Little by little, step by step, you are getting closer to your goals. Believe in yourself. Stay focused and never give up on your dreams. Because I'm here to tell you, nothing is impossible. Go in peace, be present, be incredible, be you. I love you so very much. I cannot wait to see you on the other side. Blessings, hugs, and lots of love. We'll talk to you real soon. Have a glorious, blessed, happy Labor Day. Bye-bye.
Feeling inspired, ready to train for life and love your journey? Visit createyournow.com for more incredible resources to help you along the way. We'll see you next time on Create Your Now, Your Best Selfie. And remember, always be sure you consult your physician before beginning any health and fitness plan.